2. Hit it. Hello and welcome back
to the Daft Hunks.
Back again.
Another episode, folks. What are we listening to?
Walkman by Sufjan.
Yes, with a capital A.
Yes. French dance
artist legend.
Yeah.
To some degree.
Off Ross.
Great album name.
From 06.
And like a kind of terrifying album cover as well. Reminiscent of the Danny Brown album, Triple X.
Sure.
Very similar vibes. But why are we listening to this right now?
We're talking about the Walkmen.
Oh, I see. Is that where they got their name? Like, from,
it has to be.
And like, honestly, never put those pieces together.
I love this band, but like, such a dumb name.
the Walkmen.
I mean, it sounds cool, but
it sounds cool. But when you think about it like that,
it's like the Beatles. Like
it's like when you really think about it for a second, it's like that's kind of stupid. Well, like, actually.
Yeah, I mean, you're not a '90s kid. Like, you don't know what a Walkman is.
True. Yeah, I mean, if we grew up like 10 years earlier, I would have been like, this is the fucking sickest band name ever.
Well, it's also just like such a fleeting like technology. Like, it's like I would call my band iPhone 4.
I was thinking iPod Nano.
That's cool.
Yeah, that's kind of hard.
Yeah,
that's hard.
iPod Touch.
Kindle.
I remember my mother having a Walkman back in the day.
Dude, I've been trying to get my hands on one, honestly. I'm sure it wouldn't be that hard.
You're such a retro indie kid.
I'm so analog, dude. VHS, Walkman.
Yeah. Speaking of analog, of old-fashioned men, we're talking about the Walkmen. Classic album today, turning 20.
Yes.
Bows and Arrows.
Yeah, this is exciting. This is like one of your favorites for sure, I feel like. You put me onto the Walkman for sure. Classic
New York band from the early 2000s.
Yes.
A lot of people know The Strokes, Interpol. For me, these are the big three. That's the big three.
It is interesting. I was thinking about that as I was listening to Bows and Arrows today.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, you do kind of link The Strokes, Interpol kind of as top two, and then the Walkmen are in that universe. But sonically, they aren't quite like, they are doing like the garage rock thing, but the Walkmen do it so differently. It's not as aggressive.
Yeah.
Not as like, not as rock and roll. Like, they got organs in the mix. There's more vibes.
Yeah. I feel like the big thing, I mean, they're maybe more similar to Interpol in some ways, but definitely like the Strokes are so like tight. Like those songs are so tight, but the Walkmen like loosey, like like messy in a good way. Yeah, like experimental, like
especially that first album. Honestly, I was listening to Everyone Who Pretended to Like Me Is Gone.
So good,
that was how I found this band. Actually, that album you cover. Definitely put me on to like liking them. Yeah. But the first thing I ever saw is once I saw a song titled "Everyone Who Pretended to Like Me Is Gone," I'm like, that must listen.
Album cover, is so sick,
so depressing.
Like the four kids smoking.
Yeah. But I saw that and I was like, okay, that's a must-listen track. And that's like such a vibey tune.
It sounds exactly how you think it would.
Yeah. It sounds like you're like alone on a Friday night is what it sounds like.
Everyone who like pretended to like me is gone.
Like, everyone's got you. Like, they're not even pretending anymore. Like, they've given up on even doing that.
Yeah, that's like just so brooding. And that's why I love it. Like, track 1 on this is called What's in It for Me.
No, I mean, the vibes on like the first few tracks here are just so like depression core. It's crazy. The only other thing I was going to say regarding like comparing the Walkmen to other bands is I did find it interesting looking at their Spotify page. I anticipated like Strokes and Interpol, maybe Like, I don't know. I was anticipating New York early 2000s bands.
Yeah, like they'd have more streams.
That would be who the fans also like.
Oh yeah,
is.
Yeah.
But it was actually like Wolf Parade and Clap Your Hands Say Yeah. Like, it was kind of indie pop early 2000s, which I think actually is like more reminiscent of their sound.
More folky stuff.
Yeah.
Somewhat. Yeah.
So I was surprised, but no, Strokes and Interpol actually weren't even listed on their like fans also like on Spotify. Yeah. Which surprised me.
Interesting. I always think about like who like it. You know, you read like Meet Me in the Bathroom or whatever, but it's like I recently heard like a Paul Banks Interpol singer interview, and he's like, we didn't even like know the Strokes at all. Like, it's like
really
like there's like they seem like they were all connected, but it's like they were all kind of doing their own thing.
It is interesting. Yeah, that's really interesting. If you like look back on it now, 20 years later, and you're like, there was this scene in New York, and it's probably how we look back on like all kinds of different music scenes throughout history. Like, there is times where all the bands do know each other. Yeah. But then I think we just make connections like that. Where like
New York City,
they were in New York City at the same time.
Yeah. No, but this is a special, unique band for sure that I love a lot. Like, messy but passionate is what I would say.
Yes. Hamilton Lee Thouser, like kind of a low-key and all-time vocalist.
Yeah.
He has such like a unique vocal style.
Sounds like him.
No.
He lays it all out there.
And his recent like musical output has been really good as well. Like I've listened to a couple of his solo albums.
With Rostam.
Yes, true.
The last thing I'll drop is like I heard a Ezra Koenig of Vampire Weekend interview, and like saying like early days, like when they were in college, they would go to a bunch of Walkmen shows, and like we're huge fans.
Nice.
And like that's the lineage of it.
Makes
sort of.
So much sense. Like it makes so much sense. There's a couple tracks on here we'll get to them where I definitely felt
for sure
Vampire Weekend would be influenced by them.
This is an album made by the people on the cover, like 4 dudes in like tunics, like white Oxford shirts.
And
it's music for those people.
Yeah.
I love the crop on the like.
It's so funny. It's like it looks cool.
Yeah,
but like
it's like on a third of the square.
Yeah. And the writing is cool on there too. Like literally looks like it could be like drawn in blood for all we know.
Yeah.
Like
but
you want to dive in?
It's like it's January right now. This is pure like middle of winter core.
Like this is you can't listen to this album not. Actually, the previous time before today I had listened to this was Christmas Eve walking around North Carolina near sunset, and I was like kind of a wind chill. Like it was a good vibe for this.
I mean, there's a Christmas reference and a New Year's reference, so this album is for that week.
Yeah, that's why it's so fascinating to me. This was a early February release. It's like, I guess I don't know. I don't know what to make of that.
They cooked it up in December.
Yeah, they cooked in December, dropped it in February.
No, but it's definitely wintercore. Winter New York. Also, go get your Rat hat on the Walkmen Spotify.
That's crazy. That's crazy. It's like such an ugly hat.
$30.
I'm sorry, Hamilton.
Get your bag.
I'm not copping that.
It's all good. Get your bag.
I got this hat. That's the only one I like. Those Snow Strippers.
Go stream
them.
Here's what's in it for me.
I was gonna ask, like, what is in it for me from doing this podcast? I'm just kidding.
Like, what's actually in it for me?
Such a great start to the album, though.
Yeah,
just like the organs.
People say like the first 2 tracks are like together. They're like it's one,
interesting.
Sort of.
To me, they're so wildly different.
No, it's like it's the prologue.
I see. I see. Just an amazing way to start off an album.
Yeah.
What's in it for me, guys?
You already know, like, I think 2022 is like my top stream song of the year.
Nice. Oh,
the beat drop.
Yeah, I mean, our classic thing is that this song goes Teen Dream.
Yeah.
I think we should listen to the Sufjan song that goes Teen Dream as well. We can do it after this. Yeah.
Yeah. We haven't talked about it in a while, but
we haven't.
When certain songs go Teen Dream, they sound like the Beach House album.
Yeah,
Teen
exactly.
Dream, and this does.
If you know, you know. Like, if you've listened to Teen Dream, you could definitely agree with us. Like, that specific sound in the background, it's so distinct.
Yeah.
And it's funny because Teen Dream is such a summer album.
Yeah.
But this, like, fits in this winter vibe for whatever reason.
Yeah. I just want to go to the drop one more time.
Yeah, let that shit bang.
It's such a beautiful, like, taking you into their world. It just sounds like you're in that white room with them.
Yeah.
Like on the cover.
With the dudes.
Just like keyboards.
Yeah, it's so
organs.
funny. It's like plain walled room, guys with black slacks and white shirts. Like, that's just so simple.
Vibe. We should have dressed like that.
Yeah, honestly. We went too fitted.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3. Hit it.
It kind of comes in a weird moment too.
Yeah.
Like.
Yeah. I forget how quick it comes in quick though. Like it's like somewhat.
But he's like mid-line.
Yeah,
when that's happening. It's like almost telling me to leave.
Yeah.
You don't have to say it again because I heard you the first time. Just so angry this on album, these first couple of tracks. Yeah, throughout.
I guess like somewhat like whiny.
So whiny.
Dramatic would be the word. Like, what's in it for me? I came here for a good time. You're telling me to leave. You don't have to say it again. I heard you the first time. Like,
yeah, so definitely in that sense reminds me of the Interpol album. Where when you listen to that album and you read the lyrics, you're like, God, this guy's such an asshole.
Yeah.
But people, there's nothing wrong with making music like that. Like,
no,
sometimes you need, like, Drake. That's what Drake made a whole career off of.
It's real. It's like, yeah, whatever. It's not working out. Like, you want me to get, like, I'm just trying to have fun.
Yeah.
You don't want me here.
No, those are thoughts that need to be put into music. Like music isn't just for all the people who are good. We need assholes to make music too.
And like, it's like
that's why you make music.
That's it. It's justice for the assholes.
Kanye. Toast for him.
R.I.P. Yeah, I love this one. This is like pure, just like winter drive. Like I'm feeling dramatic.
Yeah.
Just crank it up with the beat drop. It's just like, like, what's all this for? What's in it for me? Like it's cold. It's New York. Like I'm poor.
Yeah. What exactly am I doing all this for?
Yeah. They have a great song called Another One Goes By, which I love. And
it's like, which album?
It's the weird one. It's like the next one after this.
Oh, Lisbon?
No, it's 100 Miles Off.
Okay.
Not a great. I mean, I don't go deep on it, but there's a line on there called a line that goes, I don't have much to offer you. I'm only broke and lonely. It's like that's the chorus, and like that's the feeling. For sure, it's like maybe I want this to work, but like I got nothing.
Yeah. Like, just being honest with you here. Like, I'm giving you like everything I got, and it's
not. I'm not really getting anything.
Yeah.
But yeah, great stuff.
Track. Can we go listen to that Sufjan song real quick?
Yeah.
I don't even remember. Which song is it?
The Only Thing.
Yeah, The Only Thing. There's a moment on The Only Thing by Sufjan Stevens where it simply goes Teen Dream. Yeah. Like it just does.
Do we make a TikTok of this? We should have.
That's why I'm doing this right now. Why you think I'm doing this right now, bro? Yeah. What do you think we're doing this whole charade for?
Go follow the Daft Punks on
TikTok. Follow the Daft Punks on TikTok. We just went viral, so. But anyways, here's The Only Thing. Just wait for when this shit drops.
Yeah, there's a tweet I made called
called.
The tweet says, when the only thing goes Teen Dream, I shake my ass.
Simple as that, y'all.
It's coming up.
It is.
If you like the Walkmen, check out Carrie and Lowell.
Yeah, y'all know though. Y'all know. Turns to you somehow.
Oh yeah. Let's go.
I wanna save you from your sorrow.
Yes. Beach House.
Alex.
Victoria. Silver Soul? What is this?
No, I mean, when you said that, I'm like, I can't listen to this song the same.
Yeah.
It's as simple as that. I'm like,
there's a few out there, like a few songs that do that.
That just specifically go Teen Dream. It's interesting because What's in It for Me was pre-TD.
Yeah.
Whereas this is
it invented it.
Yeah.
There's an argument to be, I think actually on Lana Del Rey, A&W, there's a moment where it goes Teen Dream.
Interesting.
Go find that,
Go find that. Yeah, we're not going to get into it today. That's homework, y'all.
Yeah.
Return to class next time with the moment where A&W goes Teen Dream.
Also, I mean, we were talking about Vampire Weekend. There's an argument that Hannah Hunt goes Teen Dream.
Okay, that's another one, y'all. Go do some homework.
And comment below what else we missed.
Yeah, no, I mean, but I think these two examples are perfect. Like, no, I mean, you understand exactly what we're saying.
When the only thing goes Teen Dream.
Yeah, I mean,
new merch coming soon.
When the only thing goes Teen Dream.
And it's just like...
and it's just bitches shaking ass on the back, just twerking.
The Rat.
Oh my God.
It's a good transition between the two, but
we're going to do it this way instead.
Just when it starts ripping like this.
So hard.
Yeah.
I love this song. Unfortunately, I can't help but think of Zane Lowe when I listen to it. He kind of ruined the song.
Love him so much. And it's like reminds me of when we were together.
God, I miss Zane. I wish he was interviewing me right now. But I'll throw the TikTok in there.
Yeah.
That way he just slides into it like a drunk fucking neighbor. You've got a nerve to be asking a favor. You've got a nerve to be calling my number. I know.
So hard. Oh
so good.
God.
Like it starts on that dissonant chord and like the beat.
And the drums are insane on this track.
No, like I wonder if you could look up the drummer. I honestly don't know.
His name's Matt Barrick.
Yeah, he's going crazy.
He's going insane on this one.
Fire. Oh, here we go. So good.
God.
Like that's how you come in on a song.
That's how you fucking come in. Like Zane Lowe described it as like a drunk neighbor.
Yeah,
and it's just so accurate. It's just like
it's like
some like fucked up dude. Just
yeah, it rivals like. So I mean, like honestly, Julian coming in on some songs like on Reptilia or like Hard to Explain. So good.
Just coming in so hot. With like such an intense line too, like you've got a nerve to be asking me a favor. Like you're such a douchebag.
You got
bro.
a nerve to be calling my number. We've been through this before.
Oh god.
No, it's like he's actually such a nice guy. Like it's
in
like
real life.
I mean, maybe in 04.
Yeah.
But he didn't have a family yet. But
but here, I mean,
it's like.
I guess you could look at this song from either perspective. Like if the person who's calling him like did wrong him, then like they do have some nerve to be asking for a favor. Because there's some people where I feel that.
Yeah.
Like there's one person I know. I'm not gonna name any names, but this person like has asked me to let out their dog like multiple times, and I'm like, you've got a nerve to be asking me a favor. Like we don't talk like that.
To answer the phone, like, hey, you got a nerve. You got a nerve to be calling this number.
What's up? Yeah, what's going on? You've got a nerve to be calling.
Yeah.
Oh,
the guitars sound so good.
Oh my god.
No, Can't you hear me? I'm bleeding on the wall. I'm pounding on your door.
It's fucking insane. Just like, so intense.
Nothing speaks to me like a drunk like New York madman. Just like so depressed. Like
and this bridge. Insane. When I used to go out, I would know everyone I saw. Now I go out alone, if I go out at all. Just like
switch up.
Someone's grown up. The city's just changed around him. He's like, I can't believe, like, I don't know anyone here anymore.
Yeah. New York, I love you, but
you're bringing me down. I don't know you anymore.
I'm losing my edge.
Oh,
yeah, it's so good. This song's perfect.
Oh, like what the fuck?
If I go out at all.
The drumming again is so tight.
Yeah. They must have made this one. They're like, we're never going to make a song that sounds quite like this again because this is not recreatable.
Yeah.
Like, this is...
It's just like the energy. Like, they had to be... I don't know. It's the same thing. It's like, they must have known about the Strokes. And like, I mean, you know, like it's the same vibe though. It's just crazy. It's cool.
But I don't... The Strokes, I don't know if they've gone this hard.
Yeah, no, it's...
Like,
it's not like they're biting
songs, but...
Yeah.
There's songs on Reptilia and even like Undercover of Darkness that go as
sounds
hard,
like Reptilia.
Yeah.
In the best way.
Beating on the wall.
His vocals are next level. Seriously. It's crazy.
No, every like step of the way on this song, it feels like my like analogy is he's like sprinting at full speed, approaching an obstacle, and at each moment he tears through the fucking obstacle.
It sounds like that.
It's like, and then there's like one moment at that bridge, it slows down, huge obstacle, tears fucking through that too. Like
obstacle 1.
Yeah, like obstacle 1, exactly.
Fuck. One of the great songs.
I grew like, honestly, today I grew even more of an affinity for this. Just listening to it like 5 or 6 times.
No, there was an era where I would listen to this so much, and like my Spotify Wrapped was "What's in It for Me." The Rat. Like I just went back to back.
I will say, listening to the Rat too much might make you an angry person. So keep that in mind, folks. Like if you're worried about that, like that's
it's just
possibility.
It's passion.
That's
like,
true.
And like that switch up is so good. Like introspective. Like I used to know everyone. Now like I don't know anyone.
I don't know anyone here.
It's like it hits hard.
Now I go out alone.
It's a good time to read a YouTube comment. The top comment on this music video.
Yeah.
I don't even know if it's a music video, just like the audio. This guy commented, "University dorm, 3 a.m. My friends and I put this on after a night at the bars and all hell erupted in the room. The lights went out, things were thrown, drinks everywhere, people around going wild. A broom ended up stuck, handle first in the ceiling. I don't even talk to those guys anymore. 12 years on, I don't even know what they're all up to. But that memory in this song will stick with me forever because of those few minutes."
God.
That's the exact vibe.
That's the exact vibe of this song. I need to get in a room with some dudes and listen to this.
Like
holy shit. That's so like, funny.
There's something in this song that like it just erupts within a dude. Like it just really makes the dudes go crazy.
Oh my god.
I love that comment though.
That's hilarious. That does make me who you got there? Give him some credit.
Jonathan Bishop.
Shout out.
6996.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah, Jonathan Bishop 6996. Mm-hmm. Oh god, that just makes me yearn for fucking a Walkman show in 2004.
Yeah.
The pit must have been like
people
were probably killing each other in there. Like there's no way.
I have another Vampire Weekend fact. Ezra said he was at a show before this came out and it wasn't even called The Rat yet, and it's like it had a different title, sounded different, and they were like, "Whoa, this is crazy." So shout out,
just an insane song.
Yeah,
like I don't even just let the first few moments of The Rat play again, just to like.
I kind of want to do the transition. Like, let's just show the people the.
And then let's listen to The Rat a little bit more. Like I just need.
Let's maybe like a couple more times.
A couple more times. Just keep running it. And then.
There's no broomstick in the roof yet.
Yeah, no, exactly. I mean, we have lots of items in this room. They're out of frame, but we could trash this place. we got lots of stuff we could break in here. So be careful is what I'm saying, Tucker. Don't let it play for too long.
Yeah. It's just like the shake, but like the between the two. Like it's just like so slight.
This guitar is insane. Like what?
And the drums. So good. And then this.
Oh my god. It's like an unbelievable song.
Run around your house.
Seriously.
Also just like sulk, like sprint out of the house, like throw your keys.
Oh yeah.
Drive the car 150.
Throw your clothes off.
Crash the car.
Crash the car.
And then run like into the city.
Miles. And then through the city, into the woods.
Yeah.
Turn into a werewolf. I'm just making a story here.
Yeah. That's what this song feels like.
Yeah. It is I mean,
what is the
why
rat,
is it called
though?
The Rat?
Yeah,
and we're at the same point here. Genius does not have the answer, I don't think.
Sounds like someone ratted him out.
Yeah, I guess
like,
so.
Not ratted him out, but just someone is a rat. Like someone.
Oh, here you go.
He's pissed
Ezra Koenig confirmed that he heard an early version of The Rat over a year before it was recorded when it was still titled Girls at Night.
That's hilarious.
That's a fire title.
That's a good band name.
Girls. Oh, it is. Oh, my God.
The reference is so deep.
And honestly, The Rat's not a bad band name either. But
Girls at
Night is crazy. Damn.
But yeah, no, shout out.
Also, this was featured on the MLB 2K7 soundtrack. I didn't even know. But that means I heard it as a child.
I must have. So, I don't know if we had 7. Did we have 7?
Let me see who's on the cover of that. We're going deep. This is going to be like an hour and a halfer, which is fine.
This is Huntcore.
Oh, Jeter's on the cover. I have that at my house right now.
That's why it sounds so familiar.
That's why I like it so much.
I'm telling you, we'll do a video someday, but the fact that we heard Someday and LCD Strokes and The Rat potentially when we were 5, 6. It's
it does things to your brain.
It's influential.
Honestly, yeah. For y'all out there, the baseball kid to indie music bro pipeline is crazy. It's crazy.
There's a song called Johnny Baseball. Kidding.
Check it out. All right.
I guess we can stop The Rat.
Yeah, I guess.
Sucks though. Let's just listen to the bridge one more time.
Yeah.
My God. Feels so good.
When I used to go out and know everyone that I saw. I go out alone. Go out at all.
Don't play this around the boys.
No, it's dangerous. There's actually, I believe there's federal law that if you have more than 6 men in one room.
It's called the Walkmen clause.
It's the Walkmen clause. It's number 3.5 or whatever. It's
the state of New York.
Yeah, exactly. It's just too dangerous.
Yeah. Especially at 3 a.m.
The later in the night, it's the less men you're allowed to play it around.
Yeah.
My God.
It's so good.
Unbelievable.
Yeah. And the rest of the album kind of doesn't sound like this.
That's what I'm saying. And I know I was reading the Wikipedia page. They had a different producer on just this song.
Really?
Dave Sardi produced this song, and the rest of the album is fully self-produced.
Okay.
So I guess I kind of want to dive into who he is.
Yeah. I guess that shows the value of producers.
I don't know. He produced he produced some garbage is what it looks like. His top credits on Genius here are what the fuck?
Thought we found some cool
guys. He's produced for
Jet.
Catfish and the Bottlemen, Fall Out Boy, and A Perfect Circle. He's
stacked.
Yeah. He did the Zombieland soundtrack.
Okay.
That's not what I expected. He was the leader of the 1990s noise rock band Bark Market.
Never heard of it.
Never heard of it, but I will dive in.
I mean, speaking of 90s noise rock, I don't know the names of all the members, but I know that pretty sure 3 of them are from Jonathan Fire Eater.
Yeah, I was listening to Jonathan Fire Eater a little earlier
to prep.
I wasn't super into it, to be honest.
I've never gotten super deep in.
I added,
but they're
Hamilton Leithauser's first band too, was called The Recoys.
Okay.
This was him and the other guy who wasn't
Yeah.
in the Jonathan Fire Eater.
Can you pull up the members really quick?
Yeah, I got
Yeah,
you.
just to read them off. But I think they're from DC, as far as I know.
Yes. Yeah, and I got some debate online about whether they even count as a New York band.
Okay.
But they do.
They formed in New York City.
Here's the members, a quick list off.
Yeah.
We got Hamilton Leithauser.
Yeah.
Paul Maroon
Yeah.
is on guitar.
Mm-hmm.
Walter Martin.
Yeah.
And Peter Matthew Bauer on bass guitar. And Matt Barrick is your drummer.
Okay.
If you look at these pictures, these 5 guys, they all look exactly the same.
Yeah.
You can mix up the pictures.
No,
Maybe
like,
I will.
In this, on the album cover, it looks like the same person.
Yeah, it looks like, a shot where you just let the camera be steady and
exactly.
just faked it.
Shout out the boys, though.
Shout out the boys.
That's how we look, too. It's all good.
No hate.
Should we hit our favorite Christmas song?
You know what I do hate? Christmas. Yeah. You put this on our saddest Christmas songs of all time list.
Mm-hmm.
And you got some pushback on that in the comments.
I mean, is it not sad? Is it not Christmas?
I think it's quite not Christmas. It's probably not Christmas, but it has Christmas in the title.
Just like such atmosphere, like reverby guitars. One
interesting thing I did read, it was in a Stereogum article from when it turned 10, so 10 years ago, was that Hamilton Leithauser said there's no distortion. They didn't use distortion on this album at all.
Really?
Like, it's all just like intricately crafted like guitar tones. Like, it just,
yeah.
Which
it's cool. It's like, I guess they call it sound design.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I'm not familiar.
Not so much.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, this band, the Walkmen, at least on this album, they're the kings of the guitar tone.
Yeah.
Like, it's just like every guitar sounds like perfect.
Yeah. And like, it sounds like at times like piano tones, like like organ tones.
Yeah.
Like, it just feels like you're in that weird big room with them, you know? Like, it's
it's so atmospheric.
Yeah.
It's crazy. I love the first lyrics on this song too.
Love these drops.
The cymbals, y'all go.
So back up.
The beginning of the song, he says, "When I was told you lied to me, I hung my head in shame. When I was told that you were cheating me, I bit my lip in pain." And just sung with this, like, drawl.
For a little while.
You'd better go just for a little while.
Yeah.
Well, we'll do it one more time, just for a little while.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
It's just like
we can fuck one more time, just for a little while.
It's just so like what happened to this guy? Like, it's just
someone broke his damn heart.
Yeah. Like go back to the first stanza.
Yeah.
Like, it just sounds like the Charlie Brown like you know that meme of like whatever in like Arrested Development, like Michael Cera with like the Charlie Brown music, like just being all sad. Comically sad.
It really is.
I hung my head in shame.
I bit my lip in pain.
Yeah.
It's like almost over the top.
Yeah,
but that's
vibes.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Almost surfy even.
Yeah. And still like not a million miles from like dream pop, like beach house.
It's so like close even.
Yeah, early beach house.
Oh my god.
But also just so real instruments, like just like push to their max.
Just all of that
Yeah.
building together.
Yeah. No, that's like my point of like messy, like meandering, like structure versus like Reptilia.
Yeah.
Or
but
the Rat even.
Yeah, the Rat, like
it stands
such
out.
a unique song for them, and it's wonderful. But I love these songs too.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, structurally this song is like, I mean, no, there's not like verse, chorus or anything on here.
Yeah.
It's kind of just like vibes.
Yeah. This is music like not made like on the grid, as they say, like with a metronome.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's like so like they're just jamming with each other. Like it's like they hold the back up for like 10 seconds. Like it's cool.
I just love the wobbliness of that guitar.
No Christmas while I'm talking.
No Christmas while I'm talking. I don't know where the fuck did that song title come from.
I have no idea.
Genius has no information for us, but
no, it's just like this is just the album for like a snowy walk sulking.
Truly,
like, nothing's better.
Truly.
Should we go to Little House of
Savages?
Savages?
Little House of Savages. Just this across the board. This album, just funny song title.
Sounds exactly like the opening of like the Vampire Weekend song. I don't know which, but like it just sounds like it.
Say less.
Just like that sound. The like, not that so much. I love this single.
They kind of come in with like that beginning. Kind of has like Britpop vibes almost.
Yeah. No, like we're going hard again.
Yeah. But in a totally different way. Like this feels almost cheery. Dare I say?
Yeah. No, you're right. This does sound retro.
And his vibes have kind of picked up too. Somebody's waiting for me at home. I should have known. I don't know if that's a good thing, actually. Not sure. Maybe someone's there to like hurt him.
Someone's here to kill me.
Yeah, I don't know.
Somebody's got a car outside.
Somebody's got a car outside. Let's take a ride. Yeah, actually, those lyrics are kind of menacing.
Yeah.
But
I mean, this would rip at a show though. In 04. It's fun. Love when he goes.
Somebody's waiting for me at home.
How does he even do that?
Me at home.
So good.
I should have known.
Like you have to make like this face when you're doing like.
Sounds like. Honestly, I love the way Rod Stewart sings.
Okay.
You know Rod Stewart?
Literally, like my Gen Z's about to show. I only know the song with A$AP Rocky.
Rod Stewart has a song with A$AP?
He samples Rod Stewart.
Oh, okay. I'll throw on a Rod Stewart song.
Okay.
I don't know that.
You would know
We'll
it.
throw both
You would
on.
know.
I barely. Yeah. Those guitars sound so cool.
And there's just like 4 of them.
Yeah.
Too.
No, it sounds retro, like even like Tom Petty or like U2 vibes.
I know. I think they've gotten a lot of
U2.
I think they've gotten U2 comparisons for sure.
Shout out.
Such as Joshua Tree, where I will be when this episode comes out, probably.
Joshua.
Go listen to that.
Someday we'll talk about it. Joshua Tree. Beautiful record.
Okay. I mean, we could do a video on it. I'm not.
The first 3 songs, incredible.
Okay. Yeah, I've never gone deep on U2, to be honest, but I bet I could.
Underground.
Yeah, it's really cool band.
Mm-hmm. No, yeah.
That moment. It's just like kind of like
This
ruckus.
one is ruckus.
You can literally, like, if you want to, you can focus on each different guitar.
Yeah.
Like,
Kinda. Yeah.
but then, if you try too hard, then
Also just, the drumming on this whole album is so crazy. Guys going.
it is, comparing like this to the Rat, where like the drums in this are so deep in the mix, compared to where the Rat, where they are like thumping.
This sounds like a vampire type, like a Bryn type chorus or something.
Sure.
You can run and have your fun. Or like I don't know. It just sounds like that.
But don't come around when she gets home. Oh baby, don't go run off.
Yeah. Good song.
It's a good song.
It's like just like a bad father, like Little House.
Yeah,
like
Little House.
I feel like that's what you would call your
these kids that
kids
I got
that
at
you
home,
hate.
man.
It's Christmas.
I got the little savages at home.
Yeah. Like also it's such like old vibes. Like even old, like I don't know, 1920s, like something a 1920s father would say.
This Little House of Savages, man.
Exactly.
Give us some Rod.
Oh yeah, Rod. Yeah.
Give me some Rod, dude. Scrolling through the deep Rod Stewart discography.
I'm thinking of one song in particular.
And he's got just like 40 albums.
Yeah. He has a song called Italian Girls. I don't know that song.
Ooh, that's a band name right there.
You wear it well. Like just his vocals on this. It sounds like Hamilton on Little House of Savages.
If y'all want us to talk Rod Stewart, we will. And it's funny because the next song's called My Old Man. So we're kind of preemptively doing that.
Talking about old men.
Yeah.
Come on, Rod, get to it. Yeah, he just.
It's kind of a vibe.
I love his. I mean, it's like he has the classic like raspy voice.
What year is this from? It's always music from like
72.
60s, 70s, early 70s. Like, it's crazy how different the left and right bands are on this song.
Yeah.
It's like there's always those memes about listening to the Beatles with headphones, with only like one headphone in or something.
Yeah.
But it's like, you really can tell, like they actually made music like.
And this is truly when there were 4 instruments.
Yeah. Yeah, you literally only had that many options.
Yeah, I forget. Maybe he's not going as hard on this one, but there's other
bangs,
bangers. Yeah.
I think
maybe Maggie May he goes harder in.
Sure.
Classic.
He does like
it's the cool like,
but like kind of high pitched, but like But he's certainly like for him to sing like that, he has to make that face like we were saying.
Yeah.
Back at school.
Yeah. Good stuff though.
Yeah, I think
I love singers that really just like leave it all out there. I will say, my flex is the lead singer of the band called Strange Ranger.
Yeah,
told me that my band reminded him of the Walkmen.
Oh, really?
And that I reminded him of Hamilton. So
that's
awesome.
I'll take it. That's awesome.
But like,
shout
with
out
like,
Isaac.
Clap your hands, say yeah. Like he sings so
lays it
hard.
out there.
Like I love that. It's like, why not?
Food house or beach house?
Classic question.
Classic question.
My old man.
Pops.
So
the lo-fi guitar to start this off.
Out of tune. The drums sound awesome on this record.
Just wailing.
He comes in so quick. Oh yeah. No, it's like he does not wait.
No.
It's just like
it's time for me to come in.
I'm wailing.
Yeah. Here we are, come see us driving in your car. In the morning's dim, break it off with him.
Yeah.
That guitar riff is awesome.
Yeah.
I also love the line, something throws me from my chair. I refuse to talk this out because I don't need this now.
Yeah.
Let's not talk this out.
The whole album is just about like,
right now.
Don't talk to me, I hate you.
I hate you. I'm not ready to talk about it yet.
You don't want to talk to me. Yeah.
You're an old friend. We both know I could take you out.
Yeah.
And last night I did something that I don't want to hear.
Again, he's like singing like he's drunk. Like
he's
it's
so wasted.
There's points in this album where I get major like Pogues vibes too.
Okay,
like,
bet.
Maybe later more, but just like a drunk Shane McGowan,
just walking around New York in a fairy tale of. This one especially is blacked out on this song. Is what he sounds like.
Yeah.
Bring your sister out. We'll be leaving now. Sounds like a threat. That sounds like he's gonna bang your sister. I think.
Well, just like this could be like the chords are kind of like dark and minor, but like a automatic stop type like slower stroke song.
The guitar is straight out of that vibe.
Yeah.
But then this riff like.
Yeah.
It's almost too delicate for the strokes, like that part. But the consistent guitar is so strokesy.
I see it.
It's so insane.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Back and forth with the drums come in.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I feel like the big like, the outro of PDA, the Interpol song.
Vaguely, maybe, perhaps.
It's like one of the best musical moments.
Okay. I'll throw a
clip. I feel like
clip.
that's where the Walkmen really, like, where their relative is like to that specific part of the Interpol. It's all connected, but loosely.
It is. New York City.
Mm-hmm.
I was in that same Stereogum article. They were like trying to describe this New York scene as like the last like monoculture of New York. Like the last time where New York really had like an identity was like the early 2000s indie rock scene.
Yeah.
And I guess perhaps
where it's like everyone knew.
Yeah, everyone knew
happening.
of like this is the big thing in New York. Where it's like nowadays like there's too much going on. The internet probably did. Yeah, the dare.
No, but it's like
to me that is New York culture right now. But I don't think that's
like,
true.
New York culture was mainstream. Like the Strokes were world famous.
Yeah, but no, I mean the internet has completely ruined everyone knowing the same.
It makes sense. Like, everyone was everyone, but like everyone that was cool,
exactly,
was excited about the same things. And like that makes sense.
But nowadays,
you don't think Frost Children are a monoculture?
Yeah, exactly. It's like we're all like, because you just get trapped in like both. I mean, this is like a political thing too, but we'll keep it musical.
Musical echo chamber.
Yeah, you just get in your musical echo chamber where I'm like, I think the Dare is huge, and he just is not. Just is not.
But he like is huge with like the
scene in New York,
or in like Pitchfork, and like the people that love
exactly
music, I guess. But not mainstream.
Yeah.
It's interesting. And same with the Walkman, I'd say.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, do you know what Pitchfork gave this?
I actually have it pulled up. You want to guess?
I want to say 8.4. That might be too high.
9.2.
9.2.
They were in.
Yeah, they were loving
They were in.
For sure.
And this is such old school Pitchfork that they don't even have like a tagline on the review.
Yeah.
It's just the first like half of the first sentence is like the tagline on here. R.I.P. Pitchfork, by the way. I believe. What company? Do you know what company just purchased Pitchfork?
GQ, I think.
GQ, and they're like already. Is this behind a paywall? No, you can. You can go read the whole review of like Bows and Arrows.
GQ, if you want to buy the Daft Hunks, feel free.
Oh, I mean, yeah.
But it's like
pretty cheap too.
It's like, I don't know. Just like male culture. I watched like the Fantano interview or like video about it. But like it's like, I don't know. They were already owned by Condé Nast, so it's not like they were.
It wasn't
actually
like
indie.
Never really independent.
But now
at
it's
least
like
recently.
a men's fashion company owns it.
Yeah,
It makes sense.
No, I do think it feels like the death of Pitchfork. Unfortunately,
it's also just not really culturally relevant as much anymore.
It's very rare I'll actually read a Pitchfork review.
Yeah,
I guess
it's just not the same. Like
it's not the same at all.
You had to read it back then.
Yeah,
they didn't have the needle drop.
Like literally though. No, he literally did kind of replace Pitchfork
it's
to some degree as like the predominant
shout out the boy
reviewer. Yeah,
shout out the boy.
But I mean, nowadays, if you really want, like, you can just go and like rate your music or like Reddit. Yeah, the internet.
There's a lot of music reviewers, I guess. Yeah,
there's plenty of places to go, but it has ruined like the long form.
Yeah.
Which that is a cool art form. Like this, I did read this review and it was pretty. It was really well written. I learned some new info. But
I wasn't around, but like the blog era was like that's Pitchfork. Like it's still a remnant of that, which no one really reads blogs anymore.
No, we don't.
But should we go to 138th Street?
I'd love to. That's
you ever been?
Really far. We're on like 13th Street right now. It's really distance.
We'll pull up a map.
Yeah.
But that's like way uptown.
This one gave me Vampire Weekend vibes off the bat.
Yeah, for sure. And it's almost like Modern Vampires vibes specifically. Yep. And I stand corrected. That sounds pretty.
To go. Yeah, this one is more pretty. I like the darker tracks, but I kind of like these more, the cheerier ones, like this and Little Savages.
Yeah.
That's not the song name, but House of Savages.
Hello, welcome to the Little Savages.
The Little Savages. It's another episode with Little Savages.
But no, like I love when it's like this song is essentially like going Teen Dream the whole time. Like this is just like a nice, beautiful track.
Yeah, like guitar is so light.
Someday you'll take a wife and start a life.
It won't be long.
And he's right. He was right.
Yes.
You turn around.
Yeah.
Start a life.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Almost twangy.
Yeah. No, they're so tight. Like it's so like loose.
But like perfect.
Yeah. Yeah.
Exactly what they're going for.
Mm-hmm.
I hear that you got yourself a job. All your friends you'd finally nailed down. But you go out in the night till you got no place to go. Something you ain't doing right is haunting you at home.
It's like the first song where he's like taking a look at himself. Like,
Exactly.
Like, I've been kind of crazy.
Like I have a job, like, and I have friends, but like for some reason I go out all night and just get trashed and like something.
I've been really obsessed with this girl or whatever.
Yeah, exactly.
I gotta chill.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to look at 138th Street, like what goes on there.
Yeah,
That's like, it's in the Bronx.
Okay.
That's like,
how close to Yankee Stadium?
That's pretty close to Yankee.
Okay, interesting.
Oh, Yankees 161st.
Okay, gotcha. So, relatively close.
So this is, like Manhattanville, City College, New York. I've actually been up there. It's weird.
Here's what Ezra Koenig had to say about this one.
Hell yeah. Love these quotes.
He says, there was a song that was... There was that song, 138th Street, and it really struck a chord with me at the time. I don't know if it had to do with living uptown, but in so many ways it was very tied up in being that age. Even now, listening to it, it's evocative of where I was living, what I was doing, how I was feeling.
Yeah. It's crazy. That really sounds like a vampire song. Like
that's Vampire
cool.
Weekend.
No, those are all my boys.
And has like the exact same vibes of like post-college grad or even like a few years outside of that, where it's like, what the hell am I doing with my life? Like, I'm too old to be going partying like I do. All my friends are moving away.
Mm-hmm.
I need to settle down with a wife. Like, I need to figure my shit out.
No, it's I distinctly like randomly ended up that far uptown in Manhattan once, and it's like it feels like you're in a different, like you're still somehow in Manhattan, but you're like way far from everything. It's like the feeling of like disconnect or whatever. For context, Columbia University is on 116th Street.
Okay, so Ezra was
That's where Ezra was.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's way uptown.
Interesting. I haven't been in New York in so long. Like, since I've really been an adult, I haven't been there. 138th Street, that's uptown. But if you keep going uptown, you know where you end up?
The North
Pole.
North Pole.
You live that far uptown?
You live on 138th? What do you live? The North Pole?
The North Pole? Jesus fucking Christ, dude. This one's hard.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
There he is.
So insane.
This one is Pogsy for me, yeah.
Just that first line. Maybe it's not good and it's not bad.
And maybe that's a problem we have.
Like, that's our problem, is that this shit is just boring.
Oh, he's like on the verge of losing his voice every line.
Guitars.
Yeah.
Beautiful. I've seen you with your new boyfriend. It's funny how you look at him. I know we won't be seeing him again.
Yeah.
It's funny how you look at him.
That's like, it just has like such an Irish kind of vibe to it. Yeah. It's just like kind of grimy indie rock.
Yeah.
It's good.
Those drums are so tight on here. All those drum fills
hitting
at
the
end
cymbals.
of each line.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Just non-stop. The non-stop cymbals.
Ooh. Yeah.
Oh.
I remember this. It's like, sounds like a mellotron, or like an organ.
Yeah, that's beautiful. I'd forgotten about this moment. Your Monday morning train takes you uptown. Your Friday evening bus brings you back down.
You're up and down all week.
You're uptown all week. Come back down on Friday evening. Well, you got to go because you go to college at Columbia University.
Yeah.
So. It is, so funny how half of the lyrics on this album are about him just being mad his girl has a new boyfriend.
Yeah. We won't be seeing him again.
Yeah.
He's like so passive aggressive.
Oh yeah. You're just with that guy. You're definitely. Yeah. You
that's
guys
gonna
are
last
together.
Yeah. It's so.
But he's saying that, but then also the first line on here was like him like recognizing like we didn't work though. Like we had a problem, but like I know you guys won't work either. So. Suck on that, I guess.
Here's a Mellotron then.
Yeah. You and your boyfriend are going to break up. Here's a Mellotron.
Yeah. It's just like so crunchy. Like they're so, but it's perfect.
That's so beach house.
Yeah, it is. Scally. The guitar riff, yeah.
Oh,
beautiful.
Notes in the background.
Mm-hmm.
You like will totally miss that without a headphone listen,
Yeah.
honestly. It comes in so hard.
I'm pretty sure like the way this operates, like I don't think Hamilton like writes any music like in the Walkman. Like it's
He's
like
just a songwriter.
Yeah, like they essentially just cook up these like instruments. I mean, probably together, but like
certainly.
It's just like it's so interesting to think about. Yeah, it's awesome.
Just
The
the
North Pole
contrast of
guitar
like
riff.
that like light, like breezy guitar riff with the heavy drums
really
on here.
Cuts through the mix too. It sounds good.
I love this last verse too, or whatever.
Garagey.
It's times like these that you say you want out. It's all you ever seem to talk about. So here's what you're saying: I'm sincerely yours. Just it's all you ever seem to talk about is that you want out.
Yeah.
Like, well then maybe
It's like 6 tracks of this. Like
we're 7
we
tracks
knew that
deep.
on
Like,
track 1. Like you didn't want to see me.
I know. You guys broke up, dude.
Yeah.
It's okay.
That does tell a story.
Oh god.
Tough time for Hamilton.
It really was, and now we're gonna slow it down a little bit.
Yeah.
So,
you guys ever seen the Succession?
True. What's Shiv's full name? Hang on, is it Siobhan?
Hang on, Siobhan. This one's beautiful. It's the piano. It's like snow is falling slowly.
I mean, this is more of a Christmas song than
Yeah.
No Christmas While I'm Talking.
Hang on, Shiv.
Hang on. Let me cook.
I still love you. I'm Tom Wamsgans.
No Succession spoilers on here.
Sorry.
It's okay. I still haven't
Still haven't
finished
seen
that
it.
shit. I really intend to.
Succession heads drop below.
Yeah, spoil me in the comments.
Yeah.
That'd be so. Please don't. I think I'm already spoiled though, to be totally honest. But it's whatever. Anyways.
I'll be back tomorrow. That is if you're here.
Mm-hmm.
Back tomorrow. That is if you're here.
Just to keep it
Yeah.
between you and me.
It is just like you walk into a bar at like noon. Like this band's just playing like this nice piano.
This guy, he's
The
been
drunken
here.
guy.
He's been here since last night.
Yeah.
He's still just been singing.
He's got some things to sing.
But he sounds good.
Yeah.
But you're like, he's so drunk. How does he
Yeah.
still sound that good?
So beautiful. And just like so.
You're a mystery to me.
He sings Siobhan like it's like a question.
Yeah.
Siobhan.
It's like so classy. It's like just like he's in a mansion in
Yeah.
like New York. Maybe like in an alternate universe he dated Shiv Roy.
Oh, interesting.
Hamilton's in the
They would honestly, I mean, she likes an indie boy a little
Yeah.
bit. Like she was with that one fucker.
like the
The
communist guy.
Yeah, exactly. That guy, he has Leithauser vibes.
Sure.
Not really though.
A little like
He's a little too
New York grunginess.
Yeah. Shout out.
Like he's kind of like an asshole. Like yeah.
I mean, that guy is an asshole,
Yeah.
but it's not quite in the way that like
No.
Leithauser is like a brooding, like
Yeah,
kind of
yeah.
like manly asshole, where that guy's kind of like squirmy. Anyways,
No, but Hamilton now is like those videos of him like performing with his kids. Like it's so wholesome.
here I've
He's
got
a
an
nice
interesting
guy.
fact for you here.
Sure.
Recorded at Sweet Tea Studios in Mississippi,
No shit.
the exact same place where Animal
whole album?
Collective's.
Holy.
I can't
I
confirm.
was about to say Animal Collective for some reason. It was just like giving me those vibes.
I mean, just so intricately put together. But yeah, so I mean, the Animal Collective album Merriweather Post Pavilion was also recorded at Sweet Tea Studios. It looks like this one was divided between two
Yeah,
places,
yeah.
partially at Sweet Tea Studios and also at Marcata Recording in New York.
Amazing.
But wow, Sweet Tea Studios has just had some
Yeah.
legends in there.
I forget the guy's name, but shout out.
Oh, Ben Allen.
Okay. Yeah. No, that's awesome.
Yeah, that's a funny little detail.
Like last two Daft Hunks.
If we talk about an album, it was recorded at Sweet Tea Studios, and that's
We don't make the rules.
That's on Ben Allen.
Yeah. Shout out Mississippi.
Yeah.
How about New Year's Eve?
I mean, Ben Allen, like the king of the low end, he would have helped on this album.
King of the Low End.
I love this song. I love this song. In your room, turn it down.
I like a backing vocal on this. Like,
I'm not sure.
it might just be
honestly.
double tracked.
Yeah, I think so. The song it's so whimsical.
Yeah.
Take your hand in one night stand.
It's the same vibe. It's like, I feel like this band's just like casually playing and like this guy wanders in.
He's just wandering around like, oh, whatever. I just love like you have the shaker in the background too. It's just, it is interesting. This comes right after Hang On Siobhan, where you have like kind of two chillers in a row here.
Yeah.
Like the album definitely does like slow down at this point.
And North Pole to some degree.
Yeah, but the last couple of tracks, it erupts again. Definitely with Thinking of a Dream.
This one is definitely nice. Like I can see this in
This
like
is such
sunny.
pleasant. It's so pleasant.
A sunny day in like a Connecticut backyard.
And I just, every time he sings that line, the music's loud in your room, turn it down.
Yeah.
That like itches something in my brain for me, that turn it down.
The more we talk, the less we understand.
That's a great line
Deep,
too.
yeah.
I still don't get you, Siobhan. Oh yeah.
It's just so old fashioned. Like
It is, but it also
awesome.
kind of gives me like of Montreal.
Yeah.
That like speaking of Georgia for that matter.
Yeah.
Like those kind of vibes of those
Yeah.
like 90s bands.
it's almost like Pet Soundsy. Like it's like
Sure.
yeah. Also like just like you can see how like Rostam was inspired by this band. Like the piano stuff is like so Rostam. It also just sounds like a 100-year-old piano. Like it's like
It really does. It's like a church organ.
yeah. Cool song.
Yeah, that's one of my
Yeah.
favorites. That was like one of the first ones I really got
Yeah.
into.
That's interesting.
I don't know. At some point, I don't think we did the New Year's Eve video, but like
We're gonna
at
do
some
like all the
point-
New Year's songs.
I know, but I think at some point we were like exchanging New Year's songs.
No, I remember that exactly.
Yeah.
You sent me that one and I sent you In the New Year off a later album.
Oh, for sure. There you go. Yeah,
Which is a great song.
they really
Like no, we didn't say exchange any words.
Just,
It was-
here you go.
and then you probably tried to one up me with like another one too. But
Yeah, I'm
There's a
almost
lot.
certainly. Almost
Beach House
certainly.
one is good too.
True.
Should we go to Thinking of a Dream I Had?
Yeah, I was thinking of a dream I had the other night.
This one rips. Just thinking of a dream I had.
Thought
It's
bubble.
about rock music.
2004, New York, rainy streets, guitars. Those drums.
So
This
fun.
one also gave me like surf rock
Yeah,
vibes, kind of,
yeah,
especially those drums.
Mhm.
Oh, this when he comes in here, it's so awesome.
Bells.
Bells, bells. It's Christmas. He gives this one some space, I will say.
Yeah.
He
This-
lets it build. That's hard.
That's a vamp. That's like a Walcott.
Yeah.
I'm waiting
Oh, yeah.
on a subway line, train to arrive.
This has been a workout song of mine recently.
Oh, interesting.
Just
It has enough energy
Yeah.
for sure. That goes perfectly in the Daft Hunks gym we've talked about before. We'll throw this in the playlist. So Vampire
Yeah, it's
Weekend.
crazy.
It's crazy.
It's like, yeah, it's awesome.
It is so
The
stupid to be
lineage.
like, hearing something that came before Vampire Weekend, but
Yeah.
like calling it So Vampire Weekend
Yeah.
when it's just like, but they're so clearly inspired by like
it's
moments like
awesome.
that.
That's awesome.
Have a good time tonight.
Yeah. I love this one. His singing on this is great.
Sorry for the plans.
When you're coming around, you'll be sorry for the
Yeah.
plans we made.
It's also like there's certain points where he sort of sings like Bob Dylan a little bit for sure.
Oh,
as
sure,
well. Like
sure.
definitely. This could be like a Route 66 banger kind of vibe.
When you're coming around, you'll be sorry for the things you said.
Yeah.
And then the next line just being Oh, my computer died, but Don't Lead Me On.
Don't lead me on.
Don't lead me on or I'll cry all night.
So great.
He's just so like delicate. He can't handle it if you lead him on.
Yeah.
He's so baby girl.
You got a nerve to be leading me on.
You've got a nerve to be coming around tonight. Oh, this thing goes erupts again.
Yeah. It's just so like raw. The drums sound so just like clean. Like it's just like I can picture the drum kit.
Coming around.
Some of those like crashing moments. Oh,
No one speaks to me that way.
no one speaks to me that way.
It's so
They're not allowed
funny.
to. I'll be hanging from the ceiling fan.
Maybe you're right.
God, this one is kind of just
Yeah.
like
Walcott.
this. Yeah. Oh my God. This does feel like kind of the thesis of everything coming
Yeah.
together on the album.
No, this one. This one like kind of is in the same universe as the Rat to some degree.
It's
I feel like.
probably the closest to the Rat.
Yeah.
But it is both lyrically and sound-wise, like kind of all of the elements of each of these
Yeah.
like different songs coming together.
I just love the like old-fashioned like speaking. Like no one speaks to me that way.
No one speaks to me that way.
It's so
He
funny.
sounds like an old man.
No one
like,
talks like that. It's like
but then just also like following it up with I'll be hanging from the ceiling fan.
Yeah.
Like the first line, like no one speaks to me that way, is so stern. It's like no one speaks to me that way. Like
Yeah.
I'm powerful.
Yeah.
And then the other one is like I'm gonna kill myself. Like
Maybe you're right.
I'm a baby. Last song,
I guess we
title
made it.
track, Bows and Arrows. We can maybe outro during this song too.
Bows plus arrows.
Bows plus arrows. I do love that element.
Yeah.
Of the title.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Beautiful record.
I mean, yeah, this album is awesome.
It's one of
It
my
really
favorites. Like to be like a college-aged like man.
It would be so.
It's like it just hits.
I
like
can only imagine
in the
being
winter.
at Columbia in 2004.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
if only. What makes this album great is the combination of garage rock, like the Strokes, Interpol,
Yeah.
with like the synthy, like organ sounds
Yeah.
of what ends up being like Beach House.
Yeah,
and Dream
totally.
Pop.
It's like I love all of those things. You know?
Yeah, and it's just
And,
like the way they combine them is
Yeah.
like perfect.
yeah. It also like sort of taps into like classical music somehow.
Oh
like
yeah,
just like old songwriters. Like it's just beautiful.
and also
and-
like drunk guys.
Yeah,
which
just incredibly
love that.
unique. This really speaks to drunk guys.
This really speaks to me as like a drunk man.
3 a.m.
Yes,
No, it's just it does have such a unique sound. Yeah,
it really does. He's really
Well, it's like
whining on this one.
the cymbals like whining with him.
It really is. It's like, yeah. There's two singers on this one.
Mm-hmm.
One of them is a drum, but yeah, no, it's a great album.
Yeah.
All timer, 20 years ago
Yeah,
today, basically. That's kind of crazy,
yeah.
but
No. Shout out the
Good.
boys.
goodbye to all your plans. You can listen to me now.
Yeah, the boys did something special.
They did. I do need to go, honestly, because I've listened to Everyone Who Pretended to Like Me.
Yeah,
I've listened to that a few times, but I've never really gone too deep on the
That's
other
fine.
albums.
yeah.
But I'll dive in. I'll give them all a chance. I know there's the last one is what, Heaven.
Yeah,
I love
they
that.
have a great song called
obviously.
Heaven.
So
The song called Heaven's great. Yeah, this is great.
would you say it's the number one song in Heaven, or
yeah.
shout out Sparks?
Damn, yeah. Heaven, that's a cool word.
Yeah, that's a quote. Number one band called Heaven.
Yeah. I love this when it gets like really intimate. Again, it just gives me such. We definitely have to go out to a Vampire Weekend song.
Yeah.
But this gives me such like the self-titled like era.
he does get like more intimate.
Yeah,
at this moment.
it's great.
I'll stand up as I'll shake your hand. 'Cause we'll be all right. The kids are gonna be all right too, man.
Yeah. He tells a story. Like, I'm glad he's finally maturing.
Yeah,
at the end of this album.
He's finally risen. Like, I'm gonna be all right.
Yeah.
that's what he realized. He's
Yeah.
like, That man, he is a fraud, but nobody gives a damn. You have to think he's talking about himself there. You really hope so.
Such a good band.
Yeah, I do feel like totally underrated.
Yeah, completely.
Like, monthly listener-wise on here,
they could have been U2.
Genuinely. I mean, 500K is obviously like 20 years later is pretty crazy. Like
they're a beloved band.
But I feel like underrated from the era.
Sure.
Like that era just gets so much hype.
Yeah.
But
well, it's also like, I feel like I've heard the take that like this stuff ages better than a lot of like other stuff from that era. Like it's
that's
like
fair.
It's so kind of timeless in a way. It's just like
this album is I saw a lot of people saying that online where it's like this album is so timeless.
Yeah.
Where this could come out today, but even even more so in like the 2010s, but it also kind of could come out in the 90s. Like the
1910s.
Yeah, certainly. There we go. Get things done.
Yeah.
The morning sun has come and gone.
Yeah.
Get up and move along.
Mm-hmm.
Just life goes on.
Yeah.
I know that girl broke up with you and she's with some bozo now, but
like
let's get over it. Life goes on, dude.
Chill.
Well, it's gonna be okay.
But beautiful record. We should get your Walkman.
Yeah, get your Walkman and go for
on.
a snowy walk and listen to this. And the last lines of this album being, "Someday, girl, we'll get along.
Mm-hmm.
Someday, girl, we'll get along." I know it didn't work out, but someday.
Bows and arrows.
Bows and arrows.
This has got to be like I wonder what to rate your music. It's got to be really high.
I think not that high. I think I had it.
Really?
I think I had it. I do. I have it pulled up already. Oh, yeah, I do have Rate Your Music open on my phone already. Do you want to guess?
What's the scale? Is it 10?
1 through 5.
Okay.
1 through 5. If you're over 4, it's like the best album ever.
Yeah. You like 3.8 to 4.1?
Not that high, actually.
Surprising.
3.43.
Shoot.
So really nothing.
Yeah.
That's not that special. They rank it as the 420th best album of 2004. That's crazy.
Brutal.
That's unbelievable.
Yeah.
Fuck y'all.
Yeah.
You know what?
Fuck Rate Your Music.
Fuck Rate Your Music.
No, we love it. 9.2.
It's right next to Fourth Dimensional Rocket Ships Going Up by The Gift of Gab. That's 419. So
brutal. Not fair. That's wrong. Don't throw that on. Okay.
Do you want a Vampire Weekend song for us to
honestly,
go out on here?
I mean, you could do Walk Up. I was thinking like I Stand Corrected or something.
Sure.
Like that has such Bows and Arrows vibes to me. But much love.
Thank you guys for coming and tuning into this long one.
Yeah.
Let us know. Do you like the long ones? Do you like the short reactions?
Do you like the Walkmen?
Are you a Walkman?
Yeah. It's
just the same vibe.
So ham.
All right. Good night, y'all.
Thanks for hunking.
We stand corrected if we said anything wrong this episode.
Always.
All right, good night.
Much love, man.
It wasn't honey anyway.
Go. 3 a.m. This comes on. The apartments.
The boys were throwing brooms.